There's a storm brewing in the world of Formula One, one that could reshape the sport's future. Lewis Hamilton, after years of representing Mercedes, is now setting his sights on something entirely different. Ferrari. Recently, he's been briefed ahead of his first test session with the Italian giants. This isn't just a routine update. It marks a major shift in the F1 landscape. Ferrari has decided to give Hamilton a head start by letting him skip the usual postseason upgrades. But this decision hasn't gone down well with Mercedes. They've made it clear they're not in favor of him participating in the post-Abu Dhabi test. That hasn't stopped Ferrari. They see this as more than just a personnel change. It's being talked about as one of the most significant transfers the sport has seen in years. At the heart of this move is strategy. Ferrari believes Hamilton's vast experience will be key in shaping their plans for the 2025 season. Their F175 car showed promising results when new aerodynamic rules came into play, going toe-to-toe with powerhouses like Red Bull and Mercedes. By stepping into the car now, Hamilton gets an early understanding of where improvements are needed. That feedback could be vital in making the car race-ready for next season. Ferrari's team boss, Fred Vasseur, has shown strong belief in Hamilton's ability to adapt quickly. According to him, Lewis has been through enough machines in his career to instantly grasp the behavior of a new car. The plan is to have him take part in a couple of sessions using an older model, followed by the main preseason test in Bahrain. Since F1 rules don't allow testing of upcoming season cars before official preseason trials, this method gives Hamilton valuable time to get familiar with Ferrari's design and driving setup. Vasseur also pointed out how Hamilton's ability to read changing conditions and deliver sharp technical input could prove extremely helpful for the engineers. His presence isn't just about lap times, it's also about guiding the direction in which the car develops over the next year. But it won't be an easy ride. Inside the garage, Hamilton will have to share space and track time with Charles Leclerc, a driver who's not only fast, but deeply invested in Ferrari's future. Leclerc has already made it clear that success will demand unity and strong coordination between both drivers. He's confident in the team's 2025 vision and wants everyone pushing in the same direction. Behind the scenes, Vasseur has spent months laying out a structure that supports Hamilton's entry into the squad. From communication protocols to how they debrief after races, every detail has been adjusted to make the seven-time world champion feel at home. Still, the team's short-term focus hasn't changed. They want to make the most of the current season before shifting all efforts toward what's next. Hamilton's exit from Mercedes didn't happen without tension. The signs had been there, but the final moments made it clear things were no longer smooth between the two sides. At the Brazilian Grand Prix, Hamilton didn't hold back when speaking about the car's poor handling, describing it bluntly as something that felt stiff and unpredictable, almost like driving a block of wood. The suspension setup wasn't helping either, which only added to his frustration. While Hamilton struggled, his teammate George Russell showed more consistency in performance. The contrast between their experiences sparked conversations inside the Mercedes camp about whether their current setup truly suited both drivers equally. Mercedes team principal Toto Wolff later addressed the situation. He admitted that Hamilton's decision to leave took them by surprise. It wasn't just about filling a seat. It forced the team to reevaluate where they were headed. Conversations quickly shifted to the future and the potential of young talent waiting in the wings. One of the rising names being discussed is Andrea Kimi Antonelli. Though still new to the big stage, he's being seriously considered as a part of Mercedes's long-term plans. There's talk about him gaining experience through associated teams like Williams or Alpine, giving him the chance to build his career before possibly stepping into Hamilton's shoes. Hamilton's switch to Ferrari has sparked both excitement and pressure. Fans around the world are eager to see how he'll adjust to life in red, and more importantly, whether he can lead the team back to consistent winning form. But that's only part of the challenge. The real test lies in how well the team can handle internal expectations and manage two strong-willed drivers sharing the spotlight. Leclerc, already established within Ferrari, isn't just looking to support. He's aiming for wins. The dynamic between him and Hamilton could become a key storyline in the 2025 season. On paper, it's a powerful pairing, but in practice, maintaining harmony between two championship-caliber drivers has always been a tough task in Formula One. Ferrari's leadership is fully aware of this. That's why every step of Hamilton's introduction to the team has been carefully organized. From the way strategy meetings are held to how feedback is collected after each session, the team has worked on creating a balance where both drivers feel valued. The goal is clear: make progress without letting internal rivalry take over. If managed right, this could be the combination that finally helps Ferrari fight consistently at the top. With Hamilton bringing years of knowledge and Leclerc bringing energy and hunger, the hope is to strike a blend that pushes the car and the team to new levels. As the motorsport world watches closely, questions continue to circle around how Hamilton will settle into Ferrari's system. While the excitement is real, so are the concerns. Will he be able to shape the team to suit his driving style? Can he handle the pressure that comes with wearing the Ferrari badge, especially with expectations running high from day one? For Hamilton, this isn't just about changing teams. It's about proving that he still has what it takes to compete at the highest level. After years with Mercedes, where every detail was familiar, he's now stepping into a place with different engineering philosophies, cultural values, and methods of working. Adjusting to all of that quickly will be crucial. Ferrari, on the other hand, is hoping this move marks the beginning of a comeback. It's no secret that they've struggled to maintain consistency in recent years. But with Hamilton on board, there's a belief that his championship experience can bring the kind of structure and feedback they've been missing. Even beyond technical gains, there's the psychological boost. Having a veteran like Hamilton in the garage brings confidence, not just to the engineers and strategists, but to everyone involved. His track record speaks for itself, and Ferrari hopes that his presence will raise the standards across the board. Here's part 6. The final section of your rewritten script. It wraps up the story in a strong and professional tone, staying true to all your guidelines. Word count: 1,000 plus characters. Part 6, final part. With all eyes on the 2025 season, one thing is clear: Hamilton's arrival at Ferrari isn't just a team change. It's a turning point. The mix of his experience and Ferrari's resources has created a buzz that goes beyond usual headlines, but excitement alone won't be enough. Performance, teamwork, and consistency will decide whether this bold move actually pays off. Inside the paddock, opinions are split. Some see it as a gamble, others believe it's the exact kind of risk Ferrari needed to take. While Mercedes begins a new chapter, Ferrari is banking on Hamilton to help write theirs. Both teams now stand at a crossroads, one preparing to rebuild, the other aiming to rise again. For Hamilton, it's a chance to end his career on his own terms, possibly with a historic achievement in a car that hasn't delivered a championship in over a decade. For Ferrari, it's a test of trust. Trust in the system, in the drivers, and in the vision they've crafted for the future. As the engines roar again next season, one question will echo louder than the rest. Can this partnership bring Ferrari back to where they believe they belong?